Friends, do be seated. Just before we begin the wedding ceremony itself, can I ask everyone present, please, to close their eyes, including our lovely bride and groom. Just for a minute. This is a piece I've written for our couple. It's called "This Day I Married My Best Friend," and today it's for Jessica and Gerald. This day I married my best friend, the one I laugh with as we share life's wondrous zest, as we find new enjoyments and experience all that's best. The one I live for because the world seems brighter, as our happy times are better, and our burdens feel so much lighter because we share them daily. The one I love with every fibre of my heart, now together among family and friends on our wedding day, here in this ancient Irish castle, we are living our dream. Feel free to open your eyes, folks. Welcome everybody to this beautiful occasion of love, promise, commitment and sacred vows. My name is John Burns. I'm your interfaith minister today. Basically means that I'm licensed by the state to do this stuff. And up until recently I would have been the principal of a large high school. So for 26 years, so that was challenging, but great fun. Today, it's my joy and privilege to be officiating the wedding of the beautiful Miss Jessica Simmons, to the handsome and exceptionally well dressed Mr. Gerald too, this afternoon here in this magnificent place, which has been splendidly prepared by Shane and the wedding team. Not just in how this little bar has been turned around, this library bar, but in the way in which you're going to be treated as this day goes on. Both you and your guests, they know what they're doing here. They've been at this since the year 1209. So, to welcome you in Irish, in my language, Fáilte, Siobhan, August and Gerald, Siobhan, August Gerald. Quigan át úntach seo, Salah atá an iniu be cuive shiri gra. Translating into English, welcome both of you to this amazing place, and may today become an everlasting memory of the love and respect that you clearly have for each other. You are on a solid foundation. This isn't starting today. But today you've decided to bring forth a dream that you had back in the United States of getting married in Ireland, and it's happening right now. So, at the very start, I do want to say, Jessica, you look absolutely stunning. Now that needs a round of applause. And I think, as you know, we're living in an age now, this world is kind of a bit crazy, but If you leave someone out, they get offended. So guess what, Gerald? You're hot too, man. You both had your unique journey to this wedding day. And now you've reached this particular moment in time, this particular point in the universe, where you will deepen your love for each other by joining in marriage. And I always like to look up the first name of a couple at a wedding to see where is the name from, the etymology of it. What does it mean? What are the personality characteristics to see if we have any compatibility? Obviously, if we haven't, we're in a bit of a problem. But I imagine I'll go ahead because they're paid for this gig at this stage. So I looked up Jessica's name, many different versions, so I've done an amalgam. From Hebrew originally, meaning a lady who was beloved and who was also a gift to this world from Mother Nature. That's amazing. What are the characteristics? Joyfulness, a caring person, compassionate, intelligent and driven. But it says here, if Jessica is a friend of yours, you have a friend for life. I think we nailed that. Now there's a warning here for Gerald though. It says that ladies named Jessica don't take any nonsense and like to get things done the right way, which really comes down to two words: her way. Just go with that, it's easier. I looked up your name. It's originally from Germanic origins, meaning a man who was a ruler of his world. Well, I have news for you, that stops today. You can take it. Men named Gerald are ambitious, independent and strong, a leader and a risk taker at heart. And this is the piece I loved. He is a protector of all those he loves. Did I get that? Okay. That is some moniker to have, and a responsibility, a protector of all those he loves. Now there's a warning here for you. We have to balance things here. It says that men named Gerald can really test your patience. It says, by the general chaos he likes to create. Is that fairly accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all agreeing with me. Your family just roasted you there.
So yeah.
And dear friends, these weddings where there are small groups of people, they can be a little intense from where I'm standing, but they are definitely the most unique weddings because they're telescoped. The love that's here is very, very palpable. So we have a great group of people. And Jessica and Gerald were adamant that I make it clear that they are delighted that each and every one of you are here today. You made the journey with them. You're their friends and their family. And your job today is make sure they have a fantastic, fantastic wedding day. But your real job, folks, is in the days, weeks, months, and that follow today. You must stay connected, and I'm saying it, you must stay connected with them. Not by silly messages on WhatsApp or whatever, or Snapchat or that nonsense, but by actually picking up the phone or getting into the car and checking to see if they're okay. So celebrate with them in times of joy, of which you will have many, and be with them in times of trial, of which I hope you have very few. But above all, you have great support. Welcoming Suwane, Max, Dream and Phoebe, Deborah and Tony, Ashley and Nathan. Did I get that?
Yes.
I usually mess that one up. Want to also welcome, and great to see Jean, who's at the back here with the harp, and definitely one of the best musicians that I've worked with at weddings. And what Jean does is she elevates the atmosphere with grace and beauty. So fantastic to see her here today. Also welcoming two great photographers, Evelyn and Keith, two good friends. So you will have a fantastic album to prove that today did happen. So, and I also want to thank Shane here in Kinnitty for all of his work. Tony, thank you, Tony, for bringing your daughter into her wedding day with such pride and grace. There's something beautiful in that moment where you waited at the bottom of the stairs and you were exchanging a bit of banter with Keith, and you said, "Oh, here she comes." And he was totally focused. So thank you for bringing her into her day with such pride and grace. It's a wonderful thing to do. As we begin our wedding ceremony, we just close our eyes for a second and we bring into the room the Spirit of God, or the Spirit of love, in however you understand that. And I ask now that the Spirit of love comes to rest on the shoulders of this young couple, to grant them the most special and magical of wedding days, but also to keep them healthy, happy and joyful and full of fun as they walk together as husband and wife, and grant them, Lord, many, many years. They also ask God's blessing on each and every one of you here, that whatever troubles you may be lifted from your shoulders, and that you too may reach your heart's desire. So please feel free to open your eyes. Welcome one and all to this wonderful day for these two young soulmates who stand poised across that threshold into marriage, thereby deepening their love for each other and putting a solid foundation on their relationship and journey together in life. Can I just advise our guests that on the way out of my office this morning, I did get a very, very scratchy email from Oberon and Calcifer. Yeah. Email straight to my office. They say they've organised a massive protest. Firstly, they found Gerald's wallet. Okay, get used to that. As in, prepare for the bill. They've hired a stretched Mercedes limousine because Cal is not going on Uber. First part of this is they're going to a Noble Crust restaurant.
Oh.
You know that?
Yes.
5 stars on TripAdvisor. I checked it. Menu is good too. And finally, they're going to cause havoc later on this evening in O'Brien's Irish pub. Do you know where that is? Yeah. Quite near your address, actually. Yeah.
It's a chain.
It's a chain. No, it's Irish. They wanted to be seen here today, so the first one says, I may look innocent, but really, I am not. This is my favourite, of course. This one says, hi Mom and Dad, have a magical day, love from Cal. Oh my goodness. And finally, both together, it says, we're off to create chaos at the nearest Irish bar. Don't bother waiting up. What are the odds they'd be seen in a 13th century castle?
There you go.
Wonderful. Dream is doing our first reading. And with you.
May the rose rise to meet you, Jessica and Gerald. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields. May the spirit of love be with you and bless you. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the warm rays of sun fall upon your home, and the hand of a friend always be near. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you. May your lives be marked by good health, mutual love, and respect for each other. Above all, may the spirit of life and love keep you both and your families gathered here at home, healthy, happy, and may each of you reach your heart's desire.
Such a beautiful lady who read so beautifully, and with probably the best first name I've ever heard. It's amazing. So, we're going to have our candle piece here. So, I need a couple to stay seated. It's just as easy, I think. Just move this with this and this. Make sure it's I'd like you to hand that to Jessica. And say to her, I give you my life, my heart, I give you my say, I accept this with love and grace. Our couple have exchanged with each other the gift of light, so that each of them can walk through life together without falling and always find their way. These little candles represent them as individuals. This candle, which they will light after they make their vows, symbolises them moving forward as we rather than I, because their light is together. Just remind me. So we have a little piece of music now, which I think we'll listen to and just take a few moments, if that's okay. Elegant rendition of your song, isn't it? And nice to take a moment just to soak it in. I wanted to read a little piece in Irish for you, which I'll translate as I go along. It's a little piece called Gallam Eid Shaw in Irish. Ní féidir lom saol lán le graine a gealachtit, which means I cannot promise you sunshine every day. Ní gealig me service muin na or. I cannot promise you wealth or gold. Ní féidir lom bealach éasca a gealachtit, I cannot promise you an easy path. A cella ahu no Irishan, I can promise you my undying love. Ach gelin durit mo credit, I can promise you my open heart every day to celebrate. When gala a shire tu odoyora, I can promise to love and protect you. Galan gra shiri igoni dit, molov in dolov gojo. My hand in your hand forever, as we walk through life as partners and equals. That's your little piece in Irish, which I was told to make sure I got it right, which I did. So we have, do we have a second reader? Yes. Excellent. So this is what I give you yeah.
Destiny is a mysterious thing, Gerald and Jessica. No matter what you do or where you go, you cannot avoid it. No matter how hard you try, even putting forth your greatest efforts, you can't force it to happen before it's time. This occasion we witness today is the destiny of two souls. There's not a force in the universe that could have kept you apart, and there's nothing you could have done to come together sooner. Each of you had to live your lives that were stepping stones that have led to this moment in time. This uniting of hearts and minds that shall be forevermore. This occasion we celebrate today is destiny of two souls. Destiny is a marvelous and mysterious thing.
If you wish to read the piece you have on your platform, you should. And you can hold it this. And I would be going to rush.
I would like to, yes.
Of course.
An uncommon love.
Ah.
May you have the love that only two can share, that only two can know. May you go where only two as one may go. May the sun rise and set in your bonded hearts, and the moon never find you too long apart. May you cherish each other's dreams as your own, and turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. May you brave life's mountains and miles together. May there be no storm your love cannot weather. May you be lovers and allies and friends. May your soul's conversation never end. May you capture on earth what's in heaven above. May your hearts know the rapture of uncommon love.
So I'm going to ask for a couple now to stand. Go back a bit. No, maybe just back there. Which side do you want me to do?
Inside.
Sure? Okay, I'll go there, the other side. I need a helper. So,
The other one.
go back for me. Remember, I'm old and blind, so. Yep, that's tough. That's okay. So put your hands out. And for this part, you keep your eyes closed, please. Remembering that I used to be a high school principal. So anyone who opens them, it's no more. What a beautiful, beautiful hand-fasting chord. This is made by just young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and for all days to come. These are the hands who work alongside yours, as together you build your future. And these are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout all the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like nobody else has ever been able to. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, sometimes tears of sorrow, for the book of life will offer you those chapters to make you stronger, but many more tears of joy. And these are the hands, Jessica and Gerald, that will tenderly to help you hold your family and friends as one, and they're sitting here with you today in a show of love and support and joy as they launch you out into a married life. Jessica, you've held the hand of this man many times in the past, but never really like now. Now you hold the hands of he who loves you from the bottom of his heart. And we spent the last hour being really nervous about this. But we got 3 shots of gin into him, he's okay. He loves you dearly. And as I remove my hands, Jessica, now really feels Gerald's hands on this your wedding day. Jessica, these are the strong hands of Gerald, your husband to be in life partner, which will be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Gerald, you've held the hands of this beautiful young woman many, many times in the past, including today, but you've never held her hands like now. Now you hold the hands of your wife-to-be. You will walk through life with her as partners. You will protect her, you will love her, you will care for her. You will occasionally drive her mad, but she's used to it. Just for a moment now, as I remove my hands, Gerald, really feel hers on this your wedding day. Gerald, these are the hands of the beautiful Jessica, who you will call your wife. She will be your shield and your anchor as you both walk through life in love and into a beautiful marriage. So 2 things I will ask of you as your servant at the end of each day: please face each other, look each other in the eye and say, I love and I adore you. Especially if it's been a crappy day. And before you leave for work in the morning, face each other and say, I love and I adore you. You must work at the magic that's alive here today. The final thing isn't really a request, it's a complete command. You have to give treats to Oberon and Calcifer at all stages without whinging about their food. Get used to 2 fat pooches. Now I'd like you to keep your eyes closed just for a moment, please.
I'm dreaming, and I wish you health and everlasting joy.
Mom, may your love and your bond grow stronger every day. And may you know only love and happiness is lived.
And I don't have any special things to say about it than and I will always love you.
I wish you happiness, joy, and a common goal formed into the future. Welcome to the family.
Mom, I'm so happy. Thank you for coming to our party. Wish you all the best.
I'm so proud to be a brother to both of you. Before we go on, Jude, just so you can know that means in secret in the heart and the wish for justice. Please do not share this wish with anybody ever. But at the start of the meeting this evening, lean toward each other and whisper into each other's ear the wish that you just made. Open your eyes. It's like the body you think you should Give them a round of applause, folks. Something you like? Let's see. That is a definite opening line I never expected. Where Jessica often played a commanding officer leading troops into battle, and Gerald became her loyal guardsman, protecting her and trying to make her laugh. The game was incredibly niche, with only 200 active players at any given time, which made it feel like fate that they happened to meet at the same place at the same time. What started as a game quickly turned into a strong friendship, and along the way they found an incredible online community that has since become a meaningful part of their real life circle. Despite living over 3,000 miles apart on opposite sides of the country, they spent every day talking and getting to know each other, bonding over their shared love of music, travel, video games, and humour. Very happy to see that there. Early on, they decided to take things slowly, getting to know one another. Testing whether love was truly blind, they agreed not to see each other, not to see what each other looked like for the first few months, while they got to know each other. It helped them build a strong bond, a foundation for a relationship based on genuine connection, trust, understanding, and unwavering support. That was really an act of bravery, wasn't it? And well done. Because everything now is about how someone looks straight away. You know. As opposed to an initial attraction built on physical looks, they built a relationship on seeing the content of each other's hearts. After a few months of dating, they finally met in person and thankfully confirmed they were actually both real people. And still very much in love. Over the next year and a half, they travelled across the country to see each other, meeting in places like Joshua Tree, San Antonio, the Appalachian Mountains, San Diego, Florida, and even Japan, turning long distance into a series of unforgettable adventures. Eventually, the distance became too difficult, and Gerald made the move to Florida so they could build a life together close to Jessica's family. They now live happily together with their two adopted kittens, Obi and Cal, who run the household and keep things entertaining. Well, they're both in the Irish Bar at this stage, so isn't that a beautiful story? A beautiful story, and thank you for sending it on. Now, I'm going to ask our couple to stand and to face each other. They're going to make their vows to each other with the pop behind the chair. Joseph.
Yes. Gerald, on this most precious of days, as we enter into our marriage, I vow to love and care for you, to cherish and honor you all days of our lives. You're my best friend, my first thought, and the love of my life. Your love for life is a joy in my soul. I share with you my heart of love in all its beauty and uniqueness. Being with you has shown me the full meaning of love. Today I vow to be your anchor, your best friend, and your loving wife. I will be by your side, Gerald, throughout all that life has to offer us. I will support and promote your goals, dreams, and ambitions. Moving into marriage here today with you is my heart's desire. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, today and for all days to come. Gerald, I love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
My darling Jessica, I am one very lucky man today. Here I stand before my best friend and step into marriage with her. Nothing has ever been as precious to me as this moment is. I love you with every fiber of me. Your energy for living is boundless, and every day with you is such an adventure. I vow to love you, to honor and protect you, to place you in the center of my heart and soul. I vow to be your loyal husband, and I will protect and adore you. I vow to make you laugh, and I promise you a future together marked with devotion. I will support and promote your dreams and visions, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, today and for all days to come. Jessica, I love you with all my heart and soul.
So their unity candle representing them as a couple now, not individuals, moving forward as we and not I. I take this just in case we destroy a 13th century castle. So I ask our couple to stay as they are for a moment, and can I call for the wedding rings now, please? So the wedding rings are in their hands. We ask God's blessing on these as a symbol of your love and unity for each other. That the ring has no beginning and no end, circular. So each time you look down at your hand, you realize that you share your heart with somebody else. And that each time you see it, remind you of your love for them. Asking God's blessing on your wedding rings. So you hold this, just as I hold it, and you hold this, Gerald, like all. Okay, dear family and friends, it's time to seal the deal. Are there any persons here present who knows of any reason why Jessica and Gerald ought not to enter into both a loving and a legal contract of marriage should speak now or forever hold their peace?
No way.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Okay, someone's not getting their dinner. Jessica, do you come here freely with the intention of being married to Gerald? Do you hereby state that you read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage? And do you solemnly declare that you believe that there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or any other legal barrier to your proposed marriage to Gerald? Gerald, do you come here freely with the intention of being married to Jessica?
I do.
Do you hereby state that you have read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage? And do you solemnly declare that you believe there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or any other legal barrier to your proposed marriage to Jessica.
I do.
Facing each other, it is now that I move to legalise your marriage according to the laws of this country and the powers vested in me. In doing so, it's my legal duty now to remind you publicly of the serious and binding nature of the relationship you're just about to step into. Marriage is the full and voluntary commitment of two people to each other, to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention it will last a lifetime. In the presence of each other, are you both happy to proceed?
Yes.
Excellent. Jessica, please face Gerald and repeat after me. I, Jessica Simmons, take you, Gerald Chew, to be my lawfully wedded husband for as long as we live. And can you place Gerald's wedding ring on his finger when you're ready? And Gerald, please face Jessica and repeat after me. I, Gerald Chew, take you, Jessica Simmons, to be my lawfully wedded wife for as long as we live. And Gerald, when you're ready, will you place Jessica's wedding ring on her finger, please? And facing each other with your hands held. Jessica and Gerald have now declared before us all that they will live together in marriage, and this has been symbolised by the joining of their hands, the joy of light, the exchange of vows and wedding rings, and the presence of family and friends. At this point in our ceremony, with boundless delight, I can now pronounce you husband and wife. Gerald, go for it. So I'm going to ask our couple just to stay as they are just for a moment, while I ask our group just a few little questions. Okay? This is for the whole group. Firstly, do you promise to always support Gerald and Jessica in their voyage of marriage?
We do!
Excellent. You promise to maintain your friendship and your love for them both?
We do!
Do you promise to make this the best and most magical wedding day for Jessica and Gerald?
We do!
Do you promise to promote their dreams and comfort them in times of trial?
We do!
Different question now. Do you promise to look after Obi and Cal when they go travelling?
Not a chance!
And finally, do you promise to drink this hotel dry and make a complete disgrace of yourself on the dance floor later?
We do!
Excellent. So at this point, I'm going to ask our couple to come to my side of the table. They're going to sign the bottom of their vow book, and I've also asked the witnesses to come forward as well. So we will have the signing of the rings for that. you very much for being part of today. Before our couple walked down, I did ask him a question yesterday, and the question was, what does one mean to the other? And I asked him not to share the answer. So the first he'll have heard of this. So this is Jessica about Gerald. To me, Gerald is like rereading my favourite book. He encompasses all the warm comfort of familiarity and the fondness of beautiful memories together. Being with him is like having a story I know in my heart, yet still surprises me every day. Our life together is sometimes a cosy romance story, sometimes a comedy that makes you cry with laughter, but it's always an adventure. It's a story I never want to end, and I'm so blessed to have finally found my happily ever after with Gerald. I can't wait to see what comes in our next chapter together. And I sent a similar question to Gerald. Hi John, go away, I'm having a beer. Fair enough. No, in fairness, he did answer it. What does Jessica mean to me? She means the moon and back, the stars and back, the galaxy and the universe and back. This is an inside thing we will say to one another as we say our sweet nothings to one another. She has given me her trust, her love and her soul. And I want to treasure her, being not just for the time we're on this earth, but as we pass on and become stardust. As we fly among the stars, floating through endless cosmos, and dance along sunbeams, intertwined and together until the edge of eternity. As cliché as it might sound, she's my world, along with Obi and Calcifer, of course. So, beautiful. And before you walk out amongst us, thank you for giving us the joy of being part of your day, and we wish you a long and happy, joyful marriage. The rest of you had an Irish wedding, the bars there work it out. Should be fun. So, exit advice.
Their volume is off.
Maybe their sound cut off.
Your sound is off เปิดเสียงหน่อยอันไม่ได้ยินเสียงไม่ได้ยินเสียงไม่ได้ยินเสียงไม่ได้ยินเสียงไม่ได้ยินเสียงได้ยินเปล่าเจอันไม่ได้ยินเสียงเธอเลยShe's holding the flower.
The flowers. She's like, what's going on? Hello? I can't hear you.
อันไม่ได้ยินเสียงเลย
Should we try doing that?
It sounds like losing her audio.
Yeah, her audio.
Why don't you just use the phone? Thank you so much. Thank you, Tutu, thank you. Thank you, Titia. Thank you. You guys look so nice. Titia, thank you for the flowers. Yes, so beautiful. Thank you so much for the flowers. No, it's very nice. Very beautiful. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. It's so late.